going to show you how to use the Minimoog and Sylenth to create that electro house, progressive house, dead mousey sound kind of thing. Alright, so I'm going to start off with the Minimoog. Alright, these are the oscillators. Right now this one's set to 8, 4, and 4. They don't have to be exactly that. You don't have to copy it. Keep recording stuff. Okay. Now this is with the compressor and reverb on. I'm going to turn this off. So this is how it just sounds pure Minimoog. So as I said, 8, 4, and 4. They're all sawtooth. Now, as far as the different oscillators, you hear the difference. Just kind of detunes it. You can have them a little detuned. You just play with it until you like the way that it sounds. If you want it to sound detuned, then go ahead, be my guest. All these volumes are turned all the way up. All of these are turned on. These are on and off switches for the different oscillators. All of them are turned on except for the external input volume, which we don't need because we're not doing any kind of stuff like that. Okay, so for the cutoff frequency, normally it's down pretty low. But if you want to like have a build-up, you can just change that. You hear the difference. So it's about at the -4. That's a -3.28. So whatever you like it at. I constantly change this, so there's no set value. Filter emphasis is just an exaggeration. That's always set pretty low. Amount of contour, that's just set at 50%. Attack is at it looks like a 10. It's at 55 ms for me right now. That's just how long it takes for the sound to actually reach the sound. To reach its peak. It's a low attack. High attack. So it's a pretty low attack, not all the way down though. Decay is set right now at 359. Sustain is at 0. Yeah, you don't want sustain lasting forever. Loudest contours. These are all down, except the last one's all the way up. I don't really mess with those that much. Volume is just the overall volume for the Minimoog in total. Unison is on. The A-44O is off because that's kind of useless. I have no idea what this is for. I mean, I can probably look it up, but I never use it. No idea. Voice detune all the way down. Polyphonic on. That allows you to use multiple keys at the same time instead of just one or the other. Multiple keys. Soft clipping on. You can mess around with a lot of these and just see how it sounds. Like soft clipping doesn't have to be on. It changes the sound. All these filter modulations and keyboard controls are all set to the left. All set to, I guess it's all off. I mean, you can set them all on. It's not that much of a difference, but you can mess around with it. Glide is should be off. You don't really need glide in this. Matrix chorus is on. The reason I have voices to 5 is because I am using 4 chords, 4 notes. So there's 4 right there. So that's a 4, and I have it at 5 because adding one more kind of phases it a little bit. You can have it at 4 if that's the way you like it to sound. You just mess around with it. It's the total number of voices that you're allowed to have, that you're setting it to be allowed to have. And yeah. So here's the basic sound. you can just pause YouTube and see how you just dial this all in on your Minimoog. Alright, so I'm going to add the compressor. Right now it's on, but the drum rack isn't playing. I have drum and invisible drums. I have the drum rack, because that's just drums, you know, normal drums. Invisible is just an invisible drum rack. I have it muted. You can't even hear it normally. Just a kick. You can't really actually ever hear it. The reason that is because that's how I route my compressors, my sidechain. I just route to invisible, invisible, invisible. Just so that it's always playing. In case I want to change up the drums, it's not going to change up the compression. Now, to go over how we do the compressor, I'm just going to quick drag and drop. Okay, turn the threshold down a little bit. Click this little triangle, sidechain, audio from, invisible. If I turn sidechain off, it's just acting as a normal compressor. All the way up to you won't hear the difference whether it's on or off. So sidechain on. Adds that pulsating effect. I'm going to add some reverb. Now I'm going to change the cutoff frequency and listen to what it does. You mess up the decay time too. Sounds pretty cool. Alright, so I'm gonna unmute that, or unsolo that. Now I'm gonna mess around with Sylenth. I can get it to sound, this is the same exact chords. Honestly, I like Sylenth a lot better than the Minimoog. I kind of stopped using the Minimoog a little while ago. I still have it now in case I feel the need. This can allow presets. You can if you click menu, load preset. I'll have this at the bottom of the YouTube page, so you can mess around with this, mess around with the presets, make your own, just to see what I'm doing. Of the envelopes off, except for this one I routed to cutoff A, which is just the cutoff here. So if you change the decay, just listen to what it does. Now I have the EQ on, which doesn't really need to be on. Reverb, which is just, instead of the reverb on here, I have the reverb built in the Sylenth. It doesn't matter. You can turn reverb off. Use the Ableton reverb. However, whatever reverb you want to use. Compressor. This is a different compressor. This one doesn't have sidechain, so I don't know why it's on it. These don't really need to be on except for reverb. For whatever reason, when I made this, that's what I have it on. Again, I'll have the preset so you can see exactly what I did if you feel like getting this synth. It's a pretty good synth. A lot of good presets. Real quick. I don't know if you listen to Bloody Beetroots. Preset, HOV Dominator. The Bloody Beetroots use that for their Warp song.